Hey guys, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day video. If you missed any of my previous, I will have a playlist linked down below. But today I'm just going to be showing you what I eat in a day. Most recently, I've been doing semi-intermittent fasting. Basically, I don't eat until 12. I do still have my coffee, so I've got an espresso here with a splash of almond milk, and I'll have some water, maybe tea. But I'll show you if I have tea, but water will be a given this morning. So right now it is about 8:30. I was up and filming a foundation review, hence the full face of makeup, but I will see you at 12 o'clock for lunch. So it is now time for lunch and I'm super hungry. At around 10:30 I had some of this summer fruits tea. I've mentioned it before. It's like a hibiscus kind of fruity tea and it is caffeine free, and I had some water. I was torturing myself by watching What I Eat in a Day videos while I'm starving. But anyways, for lunch today I'm gonna have some shrimp, cauliflower mash, and asparagus. And no matter if you're doing like intermittent fasting or you're trying to lose weight or you're not trying to lose weight, all of these recipes are applicable because it's just about kind of portion control for me. The fact that I'm doing intermittent fasting has nothing to do with the fact that this is my lunch, if that makes sense. It's just like the time that I'm eating it and I'm trying to have it portion controlled. So let me show you what I've got. So the cauliflower mash is from Green Giant. I've showed this before in another What I Eat in a Day, and this is only my second time actually having it. It's not like a staple of my diet, or of like the foods I eat, but I had bought it a few weeks ago and it was I wanted to use it up. So this is the garlic and herb, which I hadn't tried before, and I think I'm gonna like this better than the one I had the other time. It doesn't look the most appetizing. You have to microwave it and then let it sit. Give yourself time, because I feel like you need to give this like 10 minutes to sit to actually thicken up, but it is quite good if you are low carb or looking to cut back, because you can eat quite a bit of this. But I still do eat mashed potatoes. I love me a potato. Then for shrimp, I have about 200 grams of shrimp here, and in it I put some onion powder, curry powder, and a little bit of cayenne. I'm just gonna quickly fry these in a pan with some spray oil. And then the most sad looking asparagus. I tried to cook some of my vegetables ahead of time. All I put on these were garlic, salt, and pepper, and I accidentally left these in the oven for like 15 minutes longer than what I was supposed to. Generally, I'll try to undercook my vegetables so that when I reheat them, they still have some integrity. Not the case here today. Win some, you lose some, but I'm just gonna fry this up in a pan and I'll show you what it looks like. So here is my lunch. I generally don't like to cook too much at lunch, but like this cauliflower mash now I'll have for the next 2 days. That'll be ready. Asparagus is ready, and I'll probably have the shrimp for dinner a few times this week. But my meal prepped, like fully meal prepped meal that I'll be having this evening is something that I kind of would rather have in the evening. It's a little bit of a heavier meal, so this is what I'm having for lunch. It is pretty light in terms of calories, so I'm probably gonna eat again shortly after this. I was debating putting some goat cheese in this cauliflower mash, but I skipped it for now. So this is gonna be my lunch, and I'm just gonna have it with some water. Okay, so I'm back with a snack. It hasn't actually been that long since I ate lunch. I kind of made a mistake. Generally, I will do like a higher or like a more dense protein with like a lighter side, or a heavier side with a less dense shrimp. So I would have paired shrimp with like actual potatoes, or cauliflower mash with like a steak, for example, to balance it out and to keep me more full. Didn't really do that today. So gonna have a little snack here. It's just half an orange and 4 Arrowroot crackers or biscuits. Remember these from when you're like a baby? I don't know why, but I started craving them last week and I've been eating them all week. They're nice because they're not super sweet. They're good with tea. So I'm gonna have 4 of these and half an orange. I don't know if it's the weather or the fact that I had such a light lunch, but I'm feeling very, very snacky. So this next snack is something that I recommend to people who have to equally love potato chips, but also equally want to lose weight. So these are like microwaved potato chips. I made them myself. You essentially need a mandolin. I got mine at Winners for like $12, and it slices the potatoes incredibly thin. And basically you just need to microwave the thin slices of potatoes on a plate. I'll link to the Instagram post below that I found them. I can do a video on them as well, or include them in another What I Eat in a Day if you're curious, but listen to that. That's some crunch. And there's basically no added oil. I spray the plate with like cooking oil before, so it's essentially the same as just like eating a potato, almost less so because I'm not putting like cheese or butter on it. Then I have just some light ranch here on the side, and I put in a little bit of dried dill and onion powder as my dip. So this is like under 150 calories, I think, or under 200 for sure. Might push it to 200 with this dip, but I don't think so. I haven't calculated it yet, but yeah. Really, really love this snack, but it is incredibly time consuming. So like I said, if you're not trying to lose weight or cut back, potentially not necessary, but if you love chips as much as you love losing weight, These are a great option. I'm gonna have the other half of that orange as well, and then this Coke Zero too. So it is super dark here, but let me show you my evening snack. I'm just kind of trying to hold off on dinner a little bit. And I know I had Arrowroot crackers earlier, like a 6-month-old, and now I'm gonna have ants on a log, like a 6-year-old. No idea why. I haven't eaten this, honestly, since I was probably like 8. I have no idea why I'm eating it, but I have some celery sticks here that I just cut. Put some of this Adams peanut butter on it, 100% natural crunchy peanut butter. This amount of peanut butter here is 100 calories. Weigh out your peanut butter if you're trying to conserve calories, because it can get out of control really quickly. Same can be said for any dried fruit, although both of these things are really good for you. They're very dense and high in calories, so you just want to be careful with the amount you're putting on. So this is what I'm having now. We're about to play a little, I was gonna say Nintendo. What is it? PlayStation. And I'm gonna eat this. I'm playing PlayStation and eating ants on a log like a 12-year-old boy. And then I'm gonna have dinner shortly. Okay, so it is time for dinner. I'm super excited. Been waiting for this all day. I've had like a really small lunch and then been snacking all day. I just was in a really kind of snacky mood. Make more noise in the freezer.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Some vegetables. Okay, you
get
go
those
ahead.
Asian vegetables, the frozen ones.
Oh yeah? Okay, you just film.
Okay.
Just finish it.
So I did a meal prep on this earlier this year, last year or something. This isn't that exact recipe, but essentially it's just, I have 2 lasagna noodles wrapped with ricotta cheese, a light ricotta, a little bit of Parmesan, a little bit of light mozzarella, spinach, egg whites, and I used lean ground turkey instead of beef like I did in the other recipe to keep it a little bit lighter. This is still 500 calories, just under 500 calories, which is a little bit higher than I generally go in my meals, but I've had a pretty good day today. Even though I was snacking all day, I'm still set to come in actually a little bit under my caloric goal, so I'm very, very excited to eat this, and it's super easy to meal prep. Especially where I have them in the roll format. It's easy to portion control, so I'll link that video down below if you kind of want to get the general idea. And I made 3 servings, so 2 rolls each, but if you're like really cutting back, you could have 1 roll and a salad or something, but nah, I'm having 2. So it's actually the next day. I forgot to show you what I had as a little sweet treat last night. I don't know what it is, but I've been kind of so nostalgic in the way that I'm eating lately. I've really been kind of craving kind of throwback food. So I bought toaster strudels on a whim. I have no idea why. I used to eat them when I was a kid, probably for breakfast. But they're about 180 calories each, and it's just like warm and delightful. And as I've always said, like everything in moderation, you know, like I could always have just fresh strawberries as a dessert, and sometimes I do, and sometimes I have a toaster strudel. So definitely been enjoying incorporating these back into what I've been eating. Try not to eat it all the time, but oh my, it is a delightful treat. I also changed up my nails, by the way. But anyways, that is what I had last night, but I will leave you here. Let me know down below if you'd like to see more of these from me. I really enjoy watching them, so I hope you do as well. And if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!